So I wanted to make a YouTube video once every single week. And I'm traveling for the next 5 days in Prague with my girlfriend, and it's Sunday evening and we're traveling the next day tomorrow, and it's almost midnight. And I was in a dilemma with myself. Am I gonna record a video? I'm gonna be tired. I'm probably gonna make a sloppy video anyways. And then I came to the conclusion I'm just going to shoot a very raw video and just get it out to you guys anyway. Because I think a lot of people constantly struggle with this kind of battle in their head where they're like, I want to perfect something before I put it out. And because of that, I'm going to delay putting out something. And then you don't actually have the time or the practice to perfect something in the first place. And I'm a big advocate for imperfect action to begin with, and then kind of as you go on, you improve your product and your just crafting of content in general. So that's why I'm actually, taking my own advice here, and I'm just gonna record this video completely raw with barely any cuts and just get it out for you guys. And I also wanted to kind of just be completely transparent and completely raw with you guys and put my goals for the year, because I think a lot of us, me included, underestimate what they can do in 10 years and overestimate what they can do in a year. And when I first started this year, my goals were 50,000 followers across all platforms for my social media and $30,000 a month for my marketing agency, my personal brand, and all of that. I'm not there yet, but that was the goal for this year. And I think just putting out there into the world and just saying it out loud already makes it 0.0001% more real than what it was a few seconds ago when I didn't even mention it. So that's why I'm saying it, to make it more real than what it was before, by just speaking it out into the universe. And I really feel like a lot of people nowadays need that accountability from the universe itself. A lot of people have crazy goals and they never speak it out into the real world. They never put it up on their social media. They never tell their friends. They never tell their partners. And I think that's a big mistake, because first of all, putting it out in the real world creates more accountability for yourself. A big part of achieving your goal isn't even just putting the steps in every day, but it's even just telling to yourself that you're going to do it. At the beginning of this year, I've never run more than 10 kilometers in my life, and I said I was going to run a marathon in April. And just from putting it out on my social media, from telling my friends, from telling everyone that I've ever known about my marathon, I had to do it because there was so much, my ego was on the line. Your self-worth is on the line, because if you ever run into those people again and they're like, hey man, what about the marathon? And you don't actually have anything to say about it, you're like, oh yeah, it was a bit of a stretch anyway. Then obviously they lose a bit of self-respect, and you have to kind of admit that you were wrong. Your ego was wrong. You weren't as good as you thought you were. So when it comes to setting yourself up for success or setting yourself up to win, you've got two options. You can either put a pretty big goal out into the universe and see what happens and see how much energy that gives you, or you can fail, which means you didn't think you were as good as you thought you were, but you still put in the effort regardless. For example, if I failed or didn't make that marathon, I was still better than I was 4 months ago, so it's not really a loss. And once you realize that you failed, all of the stress and all of the relief comes off of you. Because sure, you let some people down, but you tried, and you'll probably try it again next time, and you will achieve that goal. So there's the second option. So the first one is you put it out to the world and you succeed. The second option is you put it out to the world and you don't succeed, but you're still better than you were before, and you tried. And the third option is you never put it out to the world and you never succeed and you never become better, and you get stuck in your old reality. You never kind of transmutate into your new 2.0 self. So that's why putting your goals out into the universe, speaking them out, and not being afraid of the backlash, and just using that as fuel to actually reach your goals is exactly what I would recommend for everyone to do. And you don't have to wait for your New Year's resolution in order to set these goals and throw out these goals into the universe. You could watch this video, write down your top 3 goals that you want to achieve for the rest of this year, and you can post them all over your social media. You can write letters to all of your family members. You can, send DMs to people. Everyone that you kind of talk to, you can just mention, hey, what are your goals for this year? Not really much. Oh, well, I actually want to kind of grow my business and make my first, $10,000. And I also want to run this marathon. I also want to get into six-pack abs. Oh, that's cool. When do you want to do it? Oh, by the end of this year, so around December. Boom, that's into the universe. Now that person knows that you've got all these goals, and you better have something to show for it by the end of the year. So, I know I'm kind of just blabbering on here, but I really think most of us don't need more information. We don't need more mentorship. We don't even need more discipline. We just need more accountability. Because I think accountability and discipline is 2 different things. Because you can be disciplined towards a small goal. You can be disciplined to do 10 push-ups a day. 10 push-ups, great. You can be disciplined to do that. But to hold yourself accountable, it's similar to discipline, but you should hold yourself accountable to a big goal. I've recently kind of got help with a business partner with certain things that I'm doing. And having that person to bounce off of and use as kind of an accountability partner has helped me a ton, because we really overestimate how good we are with self-managing ourselves, with discipline, until we actually have someone that is doing the same thing as us, that holding ourselves accountable. So have yourself someone, whether that's your own pursuit of putting things into the universe to help you hold yourself accountable, or actually find a physical person, a friend, a family member, whoever it is, to go on the same journey with you and have that as an accountability partner. So you don't need more information, you don't need more mentorship, you just need more accountability. I really think community accountability is a big thing. And there's, as mentioned, 2 ways to do it. You manufacture it yourself through putting things on social media, telling people, or you get an actual partner that holds yourself accountable that's on the same journey as you. So that is it for this video. Goals, accountability, progress. So I'm putting my goals out there for the universe to kind of process. I hope you do the same, because this is going to push you so much further than you could have ever imagined. So I hope you enjoyed these raw videos. I will probably do some of these ever so often and just get them out there. So yeah, let me know what you think of this video, and have a great day.